What's up, YouTube? ODST Journal back again with some more Rescue 2 Everyday Heroes. It's been a little while since the last time I played the campaign here. Not as huge gap, but long enough that I can't quite remember what our last mission was. I did record this same mission actually earlier, but for some reason the recording quit about 5 minutes before I ended, and it was kind of an interesting fire. It's actually a fire I haven't played before and I haven't seen played before, so I really wanted to get it on recording. And I'm hoping that since I'm replaying this, it'll appear again. It's a randomly generated fire, so I'm not sure if that'll be the case or not. It'll be interesting to see. Right now we've got our water tender. Like I said last time, we're pretty much just going to use this for just, you know, putting out these fires that we've already done a whole bunch of times. When I was playing earlier, it actually put out all these fires around the side of the building, and all these bushes and this table and everything, before it actually even put out the building itself. It was kind of interesting just to see how wide an effect the splash from this tender is. It did take quite a bit of water out of the tender. Actually, I was starting to get concerned. I had called in another unit just as they were arriving. It's put out the fire. So we're just going to leave it be on its own here. I am confident in its ability to extinguish this fire on its own. Now, obviously, even though we'd like to use this for all the fires that we get over and over again, there's going to be certain situations in which we can't, like the fire up in the... actually, I think it's even our other fire, the next fire we've got to deal with, where it's just up by the electrical box or facility, or whatever you want to call it, that's encaged in. So, made pretty good money on that one. Yeah, so it is this one here. We're going to dispatch our medium engine out. We're going to fast forward times, so they get there a little bit quicker. After I complete, I think, this next story mission, I should have about 20,000, and what I plan to do is sell my light engine and put another medium engine in my Station 1. And we've got 4 firefighters. We're going to hopefully get a little bit of experience from Moby here.
Affirmative.
And...
yeah, setting up.
Dirt's going to go there for us.
Roger.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes.
Well, maybe if you didn't try driving up on a fire
Setting
truck,
up.
you wouldn't be having
Understood.
issues right now, would you be?
Setting up.
Understood.
Alright, go by.
Understood.
Yes. Yes.
Gonna be a dirtbag either way if
Understood.
we're trying to drive through there, so might as well be a dirtbag
Roger.
who's getting his way. Bones here is gonna go intercept this
Affirmative.
vehicle.
Affirmative. Setting
Not
up.
that there's a huge point for crowd control in
Setting up.
this, but
Understood. Understood.
yeah, why not?
Affirmative.
Alright.
Understood.
Oh, wait, that's right. I always forget that these are like 2 individual objects, not just one, so you have to extinguish both.
Affirmative. Yes.
And yeah, let's extinguish that.
Understood.
Don't even want that to start on fire, let's just get this extinguished here. Perfect. Okay, so about a minute and a half, a little bit more. Mr. Moby did rank up.
Fire reported.
Alright, what do we got here? Of course.
Dispatch 1.
So last time I played that did not happen. We actually went straight into a story mission here, I do believe. But what are you gonna do? So hopefully I do get that
Unit
mission
reporting
again, though,
in.
just because of the last dispatch I had took place on the rioting mission. If you guys know where that's at, it was at the
Understood.
very last
Affirmative.
bit of it. But it wasn't the riot mission itself, it was just the randomly
Affirmative.
generated one. It was a
Setting
liquid
up.
fire, I think.
Affirmative.
Yes. Understood. Affirmative. Yes. Setting up. Setting up.
Roger.
Understood. Affirmative. Understood. Understood. Setting up. Affirmative. Affirmative. Setting up. Setting up. Yes. Setting up.
Roger.
Understood. Understood.
Okay, so we got that one a bit quicker. That was nice. I like that. That one was only a minute 7 seconds. So we did it about 30 seconds faster. Not a huge deal, but you know, half a minute can be a long time in a real fire.
Fire reported. Casualties
Alright, there's our
reported.
story mission.
Caution advised.
So we're going to want
Dispatch
these 4
1,
units here.
D3.
We've got
1-3.
injured civilians, which we can deal with pretty easy.
2-3.
Depending on the situation, if we deal with the fire fast enough, we won't need to worry about the ladder truck, but it's still
Unit
going to be useful
available.
to have it set up in place
Unit
just
available.
in case we're not in that
Unit reporting in.
position.
Unit
So
reporting
let's
in.
go ahead, we'll set our ladder truck up right now.
Understood. Setting up.
Well, you can't drive there, so just, you know, ignore that.
Yes. Affirmative.
I want you to go back here.
Understood.
Affirmative.
There's a hydrant
Yes.
that we will be using too. But
Understood.
I want to get my bigger unit set up first since I got these firefighters
Affirmative.
ready to go already.
Understood.
Or at least pretty close to
Affirmative.
ready to go.
Setting up.
Alright, and
Yes.
you're going to grab the
Setting up.
paramedic kit there and you're going to go run and heal these folks. You know, I lied. Let's.
Understood. Affirmative. Yes. Setting up. Understood.
Okay, I accidentally had you grab a spare tank. I did.
Affirmative. Understood.
Okay, let's try that again. Go away, Zeta.
Affirmative.
Okay. That's better.
Understood. Setting up.
Understood.
Get our
Setting up.
injured civilians away from the fire here is my top priority at this point in time.
Yes.
You know, I want to deal with this
Affirmative.
fire on the top and sweep around and get down with this fire on the bottom.
Affirmative.
Setting up. Understood. Setting up. Affirmative. Understood. Yes. Affirmative.
Okay, so
Administering treatment.
Understood.
Affirmative. Understood. Administering treatment. Affirmative.
now we've got to set up our second
Understood.
apparatus here.
Setting up. Yes.
These first few fires are extinguished. Just cool that off the rest of
Understood.
the way.
Affirmative.
Stop this fire from moving up. Nope. Yes. Okay, so
Understood.
he's grabbing my Y, he's grabbing my hose.
Affirmative.
They're gonna both run down over
Setting
here.
up. Affirmative. Setting up. Understood.
You are not a firefighter per se, at least not my
Yes.
normal setup, so we're gonna set you up with my second attack line, Bear.
Understood. Affirmative.
And then you guys are gonna be
Yes.
kind of more important in some ways.
Understood. Setting up. Setting up. Setting up. Setting up. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes. Understood. Administering treatment.
Okay, so what makes them more important?
Affirmative.
Fire extinguishers.
Yes.
I don't have foam yet. That's the other thing I want to get once I get my medium engine, so I'll buy some
Understood.
foam. Because if I had foam, I could have sent my second guy down here, my light engine, with the foam. But we're not in a position to do that quite yet.
Understood. Yes. Affirmative.
And I want to just have you start spraying that car down just to.
Understood. Roger.
Okay, you guys just gonna start automatically extinguishing
Yes.
it? Or not?
Affirmative.
Okay, so did that in under 5 minutes. We do have one victim remaining, which will be this gentleman up on the roof.
Understood.
Or scaffolding, I guess. So yeah, it's cool. You can also set up a water supply right there and go down and get that. So that's an alternative.
Understood. Roger.
Okay, you're gonna set that down. You're gonna run up here on this ladder and rescue our victim, because that's the whole purpose of you. You're gonna be our only
Roger.
firefighter EMT.
Yes.
And go back down. We're set. We win. Right? Perfect. Okay, so that wraps up this story mission. Nice tidy bow. They'll give us enough money, hopefully, to purchase the equipment I've been talking about. And, yeah, rank up out of there. I think that's Moby. Not sure. Foam tender. We've got the water tender, so I'm not going to worry about buying that, though. Are all the departments, or all the... Okay, yeah, they're all back at the station already. So let's go into the station. Clear them out. And... oh, clear that. And we're going to go ahead and sell that. Going to purchase medium fire engine. Of course, it's got to be yellow because it's got to match everybody else. And I should now have the option. I should have had the option for a foam mixer. So we're going to invest the 800 in there. I do have a little bit more money because I had that extra mission, so that's nice. As soon as I remember what I was going to do the correct way. Yeah, there we go. What we will now do, too, to go along with our new engine, is we're going to get a new firefighter. I'm going to be cheap about it. Let's go ahead with Hal Wright, Mr. Lava there. And we'll just get somebody cheap and inexperienced here. This is our... even though this is Station 1, it's our smaller station, so I don't worry about it quite as much. Let's perform a maintenance that's necessary on our vehicles. And then let's go to Station 2 and do the same. I do believe Station 2 has a couple of personnel. Well, yeah, of course they have a couple of personnel that need promotions. So, Bear has reached his final level. I'm going to go with Natural Born Leader. Like I said in the last episode, I prefer this one because it helps out everybody. Obviously, if you have 3 people with Natural Born Leader, it's giving plus 30 to everybody for sub speed and health. This one's plus 20, so you could have somebody who with this that's interior attack, and then have three administrative people, I guess. And that person would be even better, but the cumulative effect I think is more worth it. Let's make you a setup guy here. So you're going to do all the extinguishing stuff. You'll get faster extinguishing, extra air. And then maybe with him we'll do hero potential. But we won't worry about that right now. That's still way off before he gets that. Oh, I forgot to check out my rigs, make sure they're all in tip-top shape. A little bit of wear and tear on the medium engine, but otherwise good. The ambulance doesn't get used a whole lot.
Fire reported.
Okay, so... Oh, perfect. This is actually the fire I was talking about. And we're going to bring the ambulance. It's not necessary per se. The reason I say per se is because in my past experience, in certain situations, if you had somebody who was green health, you could just complete the mission. It would automatically finish. But, you know, it depended on where they were and stuff. This guy's trapped behind the building. I put this fire out well before it got anywhere near him, but it still felt that it was, you know, necessary to say I had to rescue him, put him on a stretcher.
Understood.
We're going to stage the ambulance there. You're
Affirmative.
first on scene, so you're going to set up.
Affirmative. Setting up.
You've got more inexperienced firefighters, I think, at this point.
Understood.
Actually, you know what?
Understood.
Shoot.
Understood.
He grabbed it out of the wrong vehicle anyways.
Understood.
Setting up. Setting up.
Setting up.
Affirmative.
Roger.
Yes.
Yes. Roger.
Oh, you didn't hook that up. Darn you.
Understood.
Okay.
Affirmative.
So, take
Setting
somebody
up.
that's not you. Because you're my
Understood.
firefighter paramedic person.
Understood. Affirmative. Affirmative.
You guys. You're gonna go there.
Understood.
You. You're gonna go here.
Setting up.
Roger.
Setting up. Setting up. Affirmative.
And you
Understood.
start cooling down
Yes.
that car. You're gonna move on the right, stop it from spreading further that
Understood.
way.
Affirmative.
Setting up. Affirmative. Setting up.
You guys don't have much purpose here quite right now, but
Yes.
it's gonna come. Oh, no, I lied.
Affirmative.
I need you very quickly here.
Understood.
Because I forgot something important.
Affirmative.
Very, very important.
Understood. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, I forgot to set up a water
Setting
supply.
up.
That would have been bad.
Yes.
So if you guys are doing the riot mission, if you've gotten that far
Setting
and you've
up.
run into a bug where basically your person keeps resetting, I've done a previous video detailing the bug for the devs who were asking for it. What you can do is you can come through this gate here. I don't think it's normally blocked off. I think it's blocked off for the purpose of this mission, but I think in the regular game you can come through either this way or this way and unlock the gate instead of having the firefighter climb over the ladder that way, climbing over the debris and stuff to get in.
Understood. 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 Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative. Understood.
Oh, nope, that out. Don't want that. It's no bueno.
Yes. Understood. Affirmative.
So foam seems quite effective at dealing with even normal fire. I almost feel it's slightly more effective than a standard fire hose, but I'm not sure of that. Don't quote me on that. Okay, so as I stated, this was expected. We've extinguished all the fires. We still have to deal with a patient. We're going to take Mr. Snake here, Mr. Solid Snake, and he's going to go over here and take care of our patient. So I think this is a good mission, though. As soon as he's on the stretcher, yep, perfect. So, I say that a lot during videos. So since he's taken care of, we've got another fire already. I am going to send out our water tender, but I want to send it with the support of Station 1's medium engine.
Dispatch 1.
And the reason for that is that the foam tender put out this fire pretty effectively, but it is a big fire and there's some fences and stuff in the way that may cause some issues. I think this will be our last fire, depending on how fast that goes and what else comes up.
Casualties reported.
This was actually the second fire I had in my last time I recorded this. We'll just send out since our unit's tied up. Actually, no, I lied. We need to dispatch on an ambulance too for the victim. And that'll be the start of our next video, probably. I suspect. So our units are arriving on scene. They both should be set up. As soon as you get, oh yeah, shoot, that's something I forgot about. Now see, it just occurred to me that my water tender won't be much use to me right now, and that it's a very, very good thing that I sent this unit out because this is liquid fire, so there won't be like of any use against that.
Affirmative.
And that means that what I'm going to need to do is go to Station 1 and dispatch out my walk.
Understood.
My walk bota carrier, Captain.
Affirmative. Yes.
Okay, so while they're doing that,
Affirmative.
supply line.
Understood.
No, that's not right either. Keep wanting to grab the
Understood.
supply line by default, but that's not gonna do me any good.
Affirmative. 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 Yes. Setting up. Setting up. Understood. 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 Unit reporting in. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes. Understood. Affirmative.
So it wasn't
Setting
of
up.
major use to me, but it's still big
Setting
enough
up.
use that it's keeping all these surrounding normal
Yes.
fires from spreading.
Affirmative. Understood.
And we are going to
Understood.
hook up to our
Setting up.
bulk water carrier. I think this is the first time I've actually even used the bulk water carrier, and it probably wasn't needed at all. Oh, I did spread to that stuff. I didn't see it though.
Understood.
Okay, so easy enough. Like I said, I ended up not needing the bulk water carrier, but we're going to call that a day here. Our units are on their way back to station. I'm leaving off with $13,000, decent amount of funds, and a decent send-off here. Like I said, that's my first time performing that fire at the riot location. But we're going to go ahead and save this now. We're going to end it there. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Sharing helps too, of course. You know, show any of your friends that you think might be interested. And, you know, if you guys want to see any more of this, make sure to say so in the comments. Alright, you guys have